Federal government ordered closure of all schools worldwide. The federal government has ordered total closure of all schools nationwide and limited interstate travel. News Online Nigeria understands that following the second wave of COVID-19 in the country, the Presidential Task Force on the pandemic has come up with new measures to check the spread, including the closure of all schools in the country until January 18, 2021. Federal government also ordered all federal civil servants on grade 11, 12 and below to stay at home for the next 5 weeks, effective from this week. Announcing this at a briefing in Abuja on Monday, Chairman of the task force and Secretary to the Government of the Federation, SGF, Mr. Boss Mustafa, said officers from grade 11, 12 and below are now to work from home. Mustafa also said all bars, nightclubs, event centers and other recreational ventures are to be closed, just as all restaurants except those providing services to hotel residents, takeaways, home deliveries and drive-ins shall remain closed. To be restricted are all informal and formal festivity, events including weddings, conferences, congresses, office parties, concerts, seminars, sporting activities, end of the year events to not more than 50 persons. According to the SGF, there will be limits to gatherings linked to religious events to less than 50% capacity of the facility of use, during which physical distancing and mandatory use of face masks shall be strictly enforced. He said public transportation systems are to carry passengers not more than 50% of their capacity in compliance with social distancing rule, while compliance with NPI protocols, especially the advisory on wearing of face masks in public spaces, should be enforced. Thank you for listening to this news. May God save us in this country. Will I say we are the one killing ourselves? We are the one causing all of this that is happening to us. We've been given some directives, we've been directed, we've been instructed, we've been told on what to do, but out of stubbornness and I don't care attitude, we refuse to do as instructed. Okay, now look at this. Federal government is embarking on their decision again, asking some persons to stay at home, but this time around the lockdown is on partial lock, but it's still a lockdown. You see, this is what happens to any child that have refused to listen, and sometimes the fault is not from us, but from Nigerian security officers. The Nigerian police contributed to this. When they are told to do something, before you know it, and they will start doing the other way around. They were told check strictly on people when going out. Make sure that they are always on their nose mask. They give them instructions on what to do to anyone with no nose mask. Our Nigerian police will see all of these things. They will arrest them quite alright, but then they will release them after collecting some money from them, instead of them to advise them, not by torturing them, but advise them on the way the federal government has advised them, has told them to advise the people, not to torture them. Instead of advising them, they'll threaten them, and collect money from them. Now you tell me, why won't the people go back and commit the same crime again? Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Eh? So that's why I said that we are the cause of our problem. We are the cause of our problem. I won't lie to you, I'm not happy with this second phase of COVID-19. I'm not happy at all. I'm not. It's just like moving from fry pan to fire. Yes, now that's how it is. That's how it is. It look like when we have been rescued from one problem, we have now been taken back to the problem that we were rescued from. Can you imagine? It's so crazy. It's so crazy. We are not doing what is right. We are not doing the needful. We are not at all, and it doesn't pay. It doesn't pay. My viewers, I am passing a general advice through this channel to whoever it is concerned, that let us, for our own good, let us do as instructed. Let's do as instructed is for our own good. Going or experiencing the second phase of lockdown is not something encouraging. I am not happy. Look at what the first one has cost us. Many of us, as I speak, have lost our jobs. Some people have been dismissed from office, not because they did anything wrong, but because the company is unable to meet up with the needful. You understand? So they are unable to meet up with production. So they have no choice than to reduce the staffs so that they can be able to meet up with payments. You understand? So that is why I am of the opinion that we should do as instructed. We should do as instructed. That is the advice. It will really pay. It will really augur well if only we can be attentive. If only we can be listening. You understand? It will really pay well, and it will augur well. I see no reason why we I've not seen any reason for calling off the COVID-19, calling off the lockdown. Then what's the reason for calling off the lockdown when after some months, like 2 months, they have to lock us up again? What's the need for that then? Then there is no need. We would have just continued with the lockdown then. Yes, now we would have just continued with the lockdown, because to me it's too poor for my liking. So please, my dear viewers, let us endeavor to come in and air our own opinion. Deem it fit to leave your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell buttons to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.